Government officials insist that this is an isolated incident. The attack is we will continue to keep you informed as this story unfolds. That's hard to be. Instead, overwhelmed medical emergency. Scientists are still battling against the death toll rise. We're asking for medical volunteers. Stay tuned for more information. Religious figures are calling it the end of the world.
All right, hello ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the Grand Campaign, Season 5. I think it's 5 we're on now. Let me zoom out here, you can take a look at the world. I'm gonna go ahead, actually, let's grab our tradition first, and then we'll talk about where we're at so we can unpause the game. So I wanna get farther in this a bit faster. So after looking over the comments and kind of weighing back and forth, we're gonna go with discovery. We'll get that anomaly fail chance a little bit lower. We'll be able to find discoveries easier, increased by 15%. And then the finisher effect is we get a faster research speed. Adopting all discovery traditions increases your research speed by 10%. In addition, you will unlock 1 extra ascension perk. Let's go ahead and adopt that now. Fantastic. So that's the one we're gonna go through, and this is going to make our faction super happy. The Academy of Technological, what was it? Technological Mastery, that's the one. So they should be all kinds of happy once we unpause this and hopefully start generating some influence for us. Okay, next up, we have inactive buildings. We've got somebody running a farm. Thank you guys for letting me know. Go ahead and activate that, and we will unpause the game. So what happened last time? Well, as you guys saw, it was a dark day indeed for the miners of the Delcore system. While they were mining and digging too greedily and too deep, the asteroids awoke and critters came running out, killing all the miners. Sadly, our 2 mines, we didn't actually set all of them up. Now, some of you have said, Shack, just ignore this, just let it go and come back later. And I kind of want to do that, but that's a lot of minerals that we're missing ticks on because we're ignoring it. And we have begun the construction of a fleet that could potentially take them out that's designed for it. I did a little bit more research because you guys had some interesting intel about our current technology. And we need to actually change this real quick. Our hangar bays, useless in this environment. Problem being, they're using, and I remember they made this change and I kind of forgot about it. If we go under our hangar, the Diligence class defensive station here, basic strike craft are useless against fighters. Scout wings, they have the AI, the fighter AI from the older versions of the game. So these strike craft will not attack enemy fighters or missiles that are coming in, but scout wings will. So if we want air superiority, we're gonna have to go with these. So there we go, our scout wing. They'll actually intercept the bug creatures. Now, I don't know, will that actually change the hangar bays on here? Adds a hangar for strike craft to starbase at. So that kind of sucks that these are a bit useless. I could dismantle it, but we'll lose the resources. Might as well leave them on there for now. Because dismantling it won't give us the resources back, sadly. So they're good against, you know, cruisers or anything larger, but they will not actually attack these guys. So, sort of, kind of useless.
System
Probably
survey
going to take
concluded.
it apart and put a different module on there we can actually fight. Oh well. So we've got a new anomaly. Our science ships are out and about. We have Joe Bishop, a wavering signal haunts Astranian 4 Alpha, though it does not seem to originate from the planet's surface. 5% chance to fail. Go ahead and research that. Find out what it is. Let's get our construction ship that did manage to survive. Where are you located? Which construction ship are you? You're way up there? All right, you need to start building mining stations because we need to get our resources back up to something that resembles where they were before the dark times, before the hive. Go ahead and unpause. And when you're done doing that, if we have the cash, we don't. We need to pick up another power generator just so we can keep evening out how much power we're putting into all of these mineral mines. Okay, looking pretty good. The fleet, not doing half bad. We do have a lot of, and I'm glad we researched this, flat cannons ready to go to fight these guys and give us a chance to actually shoot down the enemy fighters and negate the amount of damage they're able to do. Now, I'm hoping that this fleet of flak boats is capable enough to knock them out of the sky so fast that they're not able to do their full 1.3k fleet power damage on us. We'll see what happens though. Sadly, we'll see what happens. And I don't want to just build flak boats. I actually want to flesh this out with a little bit more than that. Let's go into the fleet manager. And we could upgrade Bard Core base. We could actually upgrade that. Not gonna do that. We have 5 flat boats now. I'm gonna bump you up to 6. And, well, I can swap these to a different design. Okay, this isn't too bad then, because this is a really specific fleet. Okay, what do we got here? An emergency transmission. Buoy floats in a gentle orbit around Astranian 4 Alpha. Its outer casing is heavily damaged, seemingly by a glancing weapons fire or a powerful explosion. It might be a human model for civilian ships designed to be ejected as an emergency measure should the comm system fail, but the extent of the damage makes it impossible to know for certain. Clean up the transmission. It's a special project. Let's see what that project actually is. Investigate. Let's investigate it. Actually, no, this is the Devos. This is one of the fleets that we've found. Do we want to investigate that right now, or emergency beacon? Do emergency beacon because we've already got a scientist in the area, so they can handle that. As for the fleet, we're gonna lock down some more of our minerals out here. I also want to continue to expand. You guys have also advised me to focus on taking the nebula. Valuable resources that build up over time.
Construction project concluded.
I wasn't sure about that, but I'm kind of with you on expanding that way just to make sure that this alien race doesn't actually move in.
Special project.
So I want to push all the way out the Trappist. What do we find? The buoy has been verified as a human make, and the signal it's relaying has been stabilized. Open comms, identify yourself. No video feed. Hello? This is the captain of the Luxon, a human civilian transport. Former captain, Luxon is gone. We were boarded by pirates and taken captive before they blew up the ship. Oh, there's a couple of events here. Well, we don't take kindly to pirates, so we will rescue you. Oh, thank you, CO. Let's see, we're being held in some space station, but I have no idea where beyond that. I will increase the transmission burst now. It should let you triangulate the location of this prison from the emergency buoy. Okay, it's recorded in the situation log. Let's find out where it is. Interesting. Let's see, go ahead and track it on map. The location is not too far away. We'll have to send the fleet to investigate. I'm a little hesitant to do so just yet. We also need to build a space station there. Do we have a construction ship kind of on standby? We do not. We have a science ship who's doing sciencey things. Where's our other science ship currently located? Heading south? Why are you heading south? Oh, because you're about to do that research down there. Right. All right, you finish your research. The Flying Dutchman, I'm gonna actually send you up north because I wanna start taking these systems over. Let's get you surveying. I know it's kind of a long route, and I was actually sending you down here to survey this. I'm thinking what's more important, the nebula or expanding out in this direction? I've kind of changed my mind twice so far. You know what, no, you're already there. Go ahead and continue to survey. Let's kind of beeline it for some of the choke points. And our other science ship that's doing the higher end research down here for the, what is it, the array or something, the precursor research. Let's just let you finish up and then we'll send you north. Hopefully it'll be enough time and they won't expand. Because we're already bordered up against
Special project
the Alliance. And I think they're already taking a hit for how much they like us, even more so due to the border friction. Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of the autonomous orbital mining operation. This is what our other science vessel was doing. Established a millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processes and equipment, their purpose is obvious enough, mining. But who is it that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of materials has been retrieved from the system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. All right, they may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Armitage Free Company. Let's see what they are made of. Take them apart or establish a listening post on Earth. Let's establish a listening post. As a corporation, we'd probably want to take them apart to see if there's anything that we can use to maybe replicate the technology instead of having manned mine stations, especially over the recent. Yeah, let's take them apart.
Situation log updated.
I think we've done the other one anyways. All right, so there you go. Yeah, we're starting to get border friction. There could be some political ramifications of us pushing out like this, but I still think it was worthwhile. Let's, There's a pirate base out here. Do I want to build more combat vessels before we go in? Particularly, let's go ahead and upgrade the fleet. Let's just do that for right now. And continue to build
fleet
up what we've
enhancement
got.
supplied.
Good, good. Two construction ships. Why are you both kind of in the same location? Why are you heading over there? What are your current orders? You're just to move over there? Why don't I send you over here? Oh, well, not yet. Let's move
Research concluded.
What do we pick up? Starbase capacity's up by 2. Oh, yeah, right, because it was 3 before, and it counts your first starbase. So we're already getting close to the cap. I'm thinking, how are we gonna lock down our territory without more starbases? But we picked up our research for 2 extra starbases. We could do Fleet Academy. This will give ships starting experience. This will give you guys the starting experience of 100 XP. That's not bad. Or Defense Army damage, ground defense planning. That's a nice bonus. But this will increase our naval capacity by 2 for anchorages. Anchorages plus 2 naval capacity. Oh, it ups their naval capacity upgrade, because you can build anchorages on the star bases, which we found out last episode. Those are really expensive, and this is a flat bonus. Honestly, that 100 extra XP, though, is a long-term benefit to us. Extra damage from all of our ships. I'm gonna go with, honestly, I'm gonna go with the ground defense planning. 33% extra damage, and we've got bunkers already put down on planets. That might be the way that we end up defending some of our worlds if we get invaded until we can build up a force to stop them. The upgrades should already be done, so let's go back under the fleet manager. I'm trying to remember to use this instead, and I don't want to swap designs. What I want to do is reinforce the fleet. Now, it's 4 out of 7 right now. So how in the world do I...
Construction project concluded. Situation log
reinforce
updated.
you? Let's hope that I can just because we may have to do that with the flak boat going forward. Yeah, I don't know how to just add more of these. Like, it's 4 out of 7, right? So how do I add the other 3? Command limit is 20. I want to max out this command limit. So let's grab the shipyard over at Bardcore Shipyard and pick up a couple of dark water classes, or at the very least one. All right, and as soon as that ship is done, I'm gonna send you north and rescue that hostage. It's a good move. I'm happy to be part of it. At the same time, we need to continue to build out towards, this is good minerals, this is good research, but I want Trappist. I want that planet. If we can take this planet, we lock down this avenue into our territory. We need another 65 though. We haven't taken full advantage of the territory that we already have yet. Are you done yet? You're still researching. 62 days until you're finished. All right, we're gonna speed up time a bit. Get some things completed. We have neutral vessels traveling through our territory. What in the sweet babies are you? 8.4 fleet? What are you? Are you moving right now? No, you're just staying put. You're staying put in our territory.
Construction project completed.
You haven't engaged our space station either. You're just sitting there. I think it's about time we did a little research on these guys. Right? These are the Jabberwocks. That's what they've been labeled as.
Special project concluded.
They're just sitting in our territory. It's an 8.4K fleet. Wow. Okay. Hi guys. How's it going? I can't really investigate you because it just goes to
Research concluded.
There's nothing in here. Drone analysis. Tracking locations. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on their location and hopefully they don't push forward. An 8.4, that fleet is large enough, and interestingly enough, they look really cool. They could wreck us. They could totally take out Earth without issue. We have a potentially hostile fleet. They're yellow to us. Anyways, we do have research to pick up. We've unlocked basic combat rules for the fleet. We need to give those out to the fleet so they get their extra bonuses. Now, you guys have said I should pick up another type of technology. Having just one weapons tech is a danger because it means we can't customize our ability to fight an enemy. So we're gonna pick up the blue lasers. I was hoping to get some kind of missile tech, but now there's a benefit to swapping stuff out. All right, we got communications coming in. Communication is STEM. We're receiving transmission from the Galactic Nomads. They appear to have an advanced system of internal communications that we could not discern, and have translated our language while lying dormant in our system. Oh, that's them. Okay, interesting. We get a little bit of influence for it. Hello, Galactic Nomads. Cold days and warm nights upon you, ARMCO Company. We are the Nekara Zadahak. I'm going to call you guys the Nekara. We speak on behalf of all the Nemerian souls aboard the collected ships of the Pursuing Waters, our nomadic fleet. Pursuing Waters, I like that. We have nothing to fear. Oh, you have nothing for fear from us, as the fleet has no intention in orb-bound affairs. So they really do live aboard their fleet, orb-bound affairs. We ask only that you respect our autonomy and do not hinder us on our journey. Let's see. There is no information about them. Well, we salute you, Nemerians. It's just, as long as you're not going to engage us, because we can tell by your fleet you will probably wreck us. Okay, interesting. What auto, oh, I know what it is. Let me see. Dark Water class, what have you picked up? Combat War Swarm. You get fire rate and evasion, or we could have fire rate and tracking. Fire rate and evasion is definitely the go-to, and this will increase our evasion by what? 5%, putting us over 70? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, where's the fleet? Let's take that. I don't know if that works against the swarm, but I hope it does. That's really, really expensive. We'll do the upgrade in a moment. I actually wanted to do the upgrade. I actually wanted to build another mine here. So let's grab another mine up here and lock down the system. All right, so we got some more research completed here, and we've got another science scan down. So our archaeologists on 2Z3 Alpha have learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space to for any signs of intelligent alien life, something that the Ute had never once encountered. These are the precursors. After managing to partially restore power to a computer terminal, the archaeologist acquired a data disk with logs Files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time, sapient life at the time of the Ute Empire. Interesting, 111, we get 1 artifact, so we're making our way through that story. We got the extra armor. Now it's gonna be even more expensive to upgrade the fleet, but worth it. We can finally unlock destroyers. Now we could go for star holds. We could start going down the route of autocannons instead of just what's the tech called that we're using now? We're using coil guns at the moment. Large caliber ballistic weapons that fire cased explosive shells. We've even got a little bit of it already researched. Ion thrusters would give us, let's see, use beams of ions to generate thrust. This technology will remain, just speed, I think, in system. I'm thinking destroyers and up our command limit by 10. If it's command limit for the fleet, probably worthwhile. Let's go ahead and pick up destroyers. That'll give us more customizable fleet options. So, the fleet is ready to go. I am going to do the, oh man, that's really expensive, but we are gonna try to do the upgrade to the fleet before we send them over to the pirate base, potential pirate base. Science ship, you aren't doing anything. You finished your job, well done. So we have other objectives for you. We're gonna send you up to the north, and I want you to survey the systems heading to our lockdown system, which is Trappist, which we've already actually scanned all of these. We could have built off of this route, and I think was my original plan. So, forgot about that. All right then, well, as soon as we have the resources, we'll probably lock down this world next. Hopefully they don't build here. If they do, we're gonna be in trouble. Construction ship, where are you? What are you're working on that mine? Okay, as soon as that mine is done, we'll hopefully have the minerals necessary.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
What route are you taking? Okay, you're in a system we don't actually own. Let's see here. The Ransomere pirates have been destroyed, and the human prisoners along with it. It appears the captives managed to hail alien ships that the attackers were ignoring. We will never forget this tragedy. Oh, sad times. We didn't make it there in time. The Armitage Free Company adds the killed captives option modifier toward this Confederacy. Oh, so they killed the pirates and they killed our captives. The Confederacy. The Confederacy went in there and they killed them. What a tragedy. What does that do? Is it a political situation? What's the problem here? I don't know what that means. We now have that option apparently. Let's offer a trade deal. Whoa, there we go. Pleasant winds to you, ARMCO Company. We have found that the orb you call Alpha Centauri 3 is not currently being held by your people. We ask you, could you let one of our tribes land upon it and make it a new home? Oh, man, okay. So one of the things that I've been trying to avoid is spoilers, and the decisions that I make, they're far more interesting if I don't know the outcome. So I ask that you guys please don't spam the comments with what this means if I accept it. What is the planet of interest? It is the sailing the voids is an arduous journey and yet only a step on an already treacherous path. Our people simply seek rest and thought that Alpha Centauri 3 fulfill their needs. So they want Alpha Centauri 3. Well, Alpha Centauri, zooming in on it, we'll come back to you guys in a minute. I wanted to do a trade deal with you and see if we get a little bit more minerals coming in. We already have a world colonized here, so we'd be kind of neighbors in the system. They do have some interesting technology. Their fleet, I am willing to let them settle. They've been peaceful thus far, and I would think that the company, even the risk that they pose, the company would be very interested in the technology and the information that they would have. So having them settle down a little bit and being friendly with them could open up those avenues. So I'm gonna say yes. This will also give the Empire 3 pops. Are we getting? You can settle on the
An alien empire has established communications.
We thank your people for their grace. The galaxy is a cold place, but today an act of kindness will ripple through its waters. We of the Nomadic Fleet wish both you and this new empire the best of luck in your affairs. So they just settled and created an empire. Now they are egalitarian, they are fanatic materialists, the Shade Giver. Awesome. then plus 25 for bright materials. So this could be cool. Would you be willing to form a defensive pact with us? Really, this early? If either empires attack, the other will automatically come to their defense. Now that's a two-pronged sword. They'll like it if we do it. What's they're pathetic at the moment, but I don't think they'll stay that way. And they're going to be growing. And in the territory that they've decided to settle in is like inside our territory, which is interesting. We definitely want to keep them friendly. I say we'll sign a defensive pact. I can't imagine it will cost us 1 influence each month. Ooh, really? Cancel that, cancel that. We'll offer you guys, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. How do we handle this? Do we want to offer them a defensive pact? Defend them if they come under attack. If they come under attack, they'll be in the middle of our territory. And that could be a problem. So, but it'll eat through influence to do that. I'm gonna offer them a migration treaty. They're welcome to migrate. And of course a non-aggression pact, we'll offer them that as well. This will just increase how much they like us, and then you guys let me know how should we handle them being in our territory. While worst case scenario is that they would ally themselves with another group and they'd have a launching point. So, a colony gained. We have gained administrative control of the Quados Haunt, formerly holdings of the Commonwealth of Alpha Centauri 3, because we control the starbase. Oh no, we just get it, because they changed how the system works. Oh, that's awesome. Never mind, I totally forgot. So in the olden days, back in my day, if you guys remember, if you could have 2 worlds controlled by 2 different empires and they would stay controlled by those empires. But now, if you flip the starbase, you flip who owns it. So we own that planet now. We now own that world. And to our great regret, they don't have enough food to eat. So we're gonna build a farm there, first thing. So what's the deal with you guys? Where are you happy? Let's go ahead and pause. We just picked up a new planet. I would assume they like deserts. Yep, they do like deserts. They're growing fast. They have 80+ year lifespans. Venerable, plus 80 years, so they're normal lifespans. Nomadic. Natural engineers, so they get extra engineering output. That's kind of nice. All right, we'll let it build up. We'll get some farms and some mines down there, get them to work, for sure. We're gonna be chewing through a bit of our food selection into the Commonwealth of Alpha Centauri 3. It wasn't a Commonwealth for very long. It was all of like 10 seconds, so we're learning. I'm learning. So where is our construction ship? How are you doing on, you've already finished it, fantastic. Well,
System survey concluded.
Move here, let's get that starbase built. At the same time, how is the fleet damage output possibly? We need to get you a couple more ships. I want you at least 1K before we engage. Now we have an option here. We have an option with this system, because I want to take this back. We sell one of these hangar bays, or we could pick up, and you guys mentioned this, not the communication jammer, the Target Uplink, an advanced targeting computer that affects and analyzes data from all friendly sensors. Basically, it'll increase our range by 50%. Now, it says weapon range. I don't know what weapons it's talking about. I assume this thing does have weapons of its own. We should probably build some defenses first before we upgrade the weapon range. Because I'm thinking if we upgrade the weapon range, we might get one of these hives, maybe these two, to fight us. And we actually have them beat a little bit on damage. The problem is we can't do any freaking fighting. I wish I could change what's in these hangars, because there's nothing that tells you that strike craft can't attack fighters. Really kind of a pain in the ass. All right, so we need to build up some more resources. Actually, we just did. I'm gonna buy some defenses. We need 1 more tick, it looks like, maybe 2. We're set to fast. This can wait a little bit longer, and it probably should, because we need to build a starbase out here and lock this down. All right, we'll focus on expanding. You guys are right. I'm getting ahead of myself. We will hold back and we will expand. Pirates sighted. The lawless in the Quam system has become a safe haven for increasing numbers of pirates, smugglers, and various other criminal elements. These outlaws are based beyond the current boundaries of civilized space, but they frequently venture into our systems and search for victims. They must be dealt with. All right, combat fleet. I guess you guys are gonna get a little bit more action than I thought, a little earlier than I expected. Let's do this. Where are they gonna be at? They gonna come from the south again, maybe?
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
They're coming in from the south, so they came through here again. I want you to scan this system, science ship, and then scan these three. I wanna know what's there. I wanna know what's over here. It would be really cool if we could lock down this entire like inner mid-rim section. All right, what do we got for a hostile fleet? A 440 fleet? Problem is, we've got a lot of flak ships with our fleet. They've got some coils on them. Shouldn't be a big deal. All right, fleet. Darman, I'm giving you orders.
Damage.
Fly out there and go kick the crap out of those pirates and get a little experience. You're at the Sol system. It shouldn't take you about a hot minute to get there. Our construction project has concluded. Come on, fleet. They are engaging us right now. And those mining stations aren't fantastic for defense. We do have a weapon on board, though. Fleet has not arrived yet. Are they? They're going after the damn control center. It's taking you boys so long. There they go. Hopefully we get there in time. What's the health at? Armor's just failed and we're into the hull. Hull damage is dropping quickly. The rest of the fleet has arrived just in the nick of time. Started to do hull damage, but it's at normal speed. And why I decided to zoom over there, game. That's fine. That's fine. You can see all of our point defense go into town. Not fantastic at taking these guys out, but if they aren't using any kind of rockets, it doesn't seem like they are. They get completely wrecked. Listen to those machine guns. Oh man, it's like the Expanse up in here. I can't believe they canceled the Expanse. Oh, season 3. We gotta send a science ship out here to rendezvous. We got autocannons, gravimetric sensors, and ion thrusters. We're gonna get ion thrusters for free. All right, go ahead and RTB back to base. How do we do? Did we lose anybody? That's negative. That is a negative. And only one of their ships got away. I'm assuming you're gonna repair yourself, right? Station will start repairing in 6 days. Yeah, we need to find where that fleet came from. Actually, we don't need to find it. It's right there. Head back to Sol, get your repairs, and then come back out here, get another combat mission for you. All right, we got another anomaly. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit of this planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Go ahead and research it. I thought we already did that, that particular one, but maybe not. Maybe that was the shipyard that I'm actually thinking of. Construction ship, are you doing your thing? You're doing your thing and you're claiming it now. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're gonna build right down this line and claim the entire Yanarim Nebula. So go ahead and unpause. Time project, yeah, we'll get there. We got freaking 1,700 days to get there. We'll get there in plenty of time. Construction ship, is there anything else in system that we can pick? There's another enemy fleet there already? Seriously? Picking it up on sensors. Yeah, they've spawned another fleet. We're gonna go get repairs, and then we're gonna kick the crap out of you. Man, we gotta set. Because like we almost lost the Dregger. Now we picked up a couple of ships, by the way. Everybody from Flanders down is a new captain. So congratulations to Hatman Jones in the the Constoga, Lieutenant Fox in the Europa, Guy Montag in the Firebat, Captain Yilsir in the World Conqueror, Captain Dregar in the Fragile Contents, and Captain Namerson, the Mushy Peas. And then we got a couple of new ships that have been built since this episode started.
Station sustaining damage.
Seriously, is he going, are they beelining it again straight for this? What's your repairs look like right now? I've already turned the fleet around. They're not gonna get a chance to repair, sadly. We're probably gonna lose 2 ships. I wouldn't be surprised. You fools must be taken down.
System survey
Shipyard,
concluded.
Give me a couple of Darkwater classes, please. We gotta get in there and take them out. We gotta get in there. Damn, I wanted to repair first. As soon as we take him out, we're going straight for the starbase. Is that another pirate fleet? No, that was the last intel we had on it. Yeah, as soon as we win this, we're going straight back. At least you guys are gonna get some more experience. I mean, I imagine the Valor has been around for a while. What's your rank right now? No, you're just ranked experienced. It's gonna take a while. Signs of battle. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in the close orbit of Blitron 2 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the Flying Dutchman have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced designs. Science Officer Joe Bishop is preparing an expedition to sift through their derelict holes for any valuable information. That is the Mount Graveyard Expedition. You damn right we are. That sounds amazing. We're gonna need a tier 3 scientist or better. Damn. What are you up to? Well, regret could get there. Do regret could get there. You have enough? You got enough science? What the heck? Where are you going? Do the thing, dude. Do the thing. I want to find out what's in that starbase. All right. I hate to do this to you boys again, but you got to get in there. You have to get back in there, or we're gonna lose that system, and I'm not willing to let that happen. So, back into the fire you go. I'm sorry. More ships are being built though, to replace the fleet, and I think I'm gonna let our minerals build up for a little bit. They are already engaging the starbase. You think that starbase crew would get some experience going. We are back into hull damage, down to 4,000. Minus 4,000 now. We have arrived. Come on, boys. Hold out, hold out. I know some of you got hull damage. Captain Durag, fragile contents. Your name is kind of ironic now. We are knocking them out very, very quickly. All right, one ship destroyed. Well done.
Construction project concluded.
The Confederacy is now What? The Confederacy can now use the ideology against us. What? I don't know what that means. It's gonna be a thing though. Well done. Well done. Minus 5% because he's lethargic. Damn it. All right, here's your orders. Hunt and kill. We actually didn't lose the fragile content. Fantastic. Now that's the problem. That's the problem. We switched over to nothing but armor right now, so nothing's getting repaired. Let's pick up some new science research. We can get some point defense. We already have point defense. I don't think we need to pick up new point defense. UV lasers, gravimetric listening posts. This will give us sensor range if we build it. I would have to go with probably cold fusion on this one. This gives us +5 to tracking. That actually might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that for taking out those strike craft. Confederate can now use the ideology. Casus belli against us. Doesn't tell me what it is though. It's an ideology against us. That's a new mechanic. The Confederacy is friendly with me though. We are receiving a transmission from Independent Space Station in the Regan Commerce Exchange. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Tell me more. Well, hi. I speak on behalf of the Commerce Exchange. We have facilitate trade deals. Oh, these are the traders. Fantastic. Well met. I can now contact you guys and we can trade. I think it's like power for minerals. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is like perfect timing. Let me see, what would that be under? I need to put that mod in. I don't know if it still works, where it gives you just the quick call buttons, so you can just call them up. But yeah, let's grab the contacts and curators. I still need to figure out what system you're in, because I want to build a research thing there. See, they've used a thing against us, and I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up after this is over, or you guys can let me know in the comments below. Let's see, trade deal, communicate. Oh, no, that's a nomadic fleet. I didn't mean to open up communications with you guys. I wanted to open up with the trader exchanges. So I would like to trade for minerals. If I give you some minerals, oh, what? You want food? Oh no, food? They've changed this? Ah, what? Yeah, you're kidding me. They want food now? They've made food way more valuable. Communicate. I would like to trade for food. Okay, so I can trade for food to get like a stockpile going. So if I want to trade 50 for 100 monthly. How many months? Yeah, I wonder for how many months. I kind of want to test this. Give me a stockpile of food. All right. Now, communicate. I like to end our, oh, okay, so we can trade for the stockpile, then we can end the deal. I see. So we can let a couple months go by. So we're gonna burn through a little bit of our stockpile. We're gonna get our food up there a bit. Store 200 of 200. I think it's time we change, now that I know how this works, we need to change this and start building up our food supply. So why don't we look into that real quick? We want to go under, not traditions, we want to go under our policies and edicts, and we want to go under food stockpiling, and we're gonna go into balanced mode. So this will be set for the next 10 years. We'll go into balanced for now and give it a chance to build up. A couple of ticks will go by. We'll burn down some of our energy credits, and then maybe we can trade some of that food back and get some minerals in to help flesh out the fleet. It's a little bit more involved now, it looks like. Interesting. How's the fleet doing? Combat fleet is already set off. They can see the enemy space station, what they're using. Man, what is with asteroids in this campaign? Asteroids hate us. Go ahead and take them out quick, and I'm gonna send you back for repairs. Without you guys having proper shielding tech, yeah, you're rough. You're rough. There's no regeneration right now. As soon as you're set, once you win this, you need to get some more damn experience. You need to level up. Yeah, I know, we're burning through power, but that's okay. That's part of the plan.
System survey concluded.
I want to see. And we need to send a science ship over there. Pirate station raided. ARMCO Defense Fleet has destroyed a pirate station in Guam. System recovered its stronghold module. Thank you for the extra resources. I will quickly put those into the repair efforts of the fleet, which, how much did that actually cost me? Didn't say. Too much, that's how much. Fleet combat stats, we lost a corvette in that battle because we didn't repair, but I was worried they were gonna spawn another ship, so it was probably for the best. Construction ship, you've done well in taking that system out. I'm gonna go ahead and send you north to build the next starbase with 100 of those minerals, and then as soon as you're done doing that, honestly, I'm just gonna keep sending you north.
Special project concluded.
We're going for it. We're making those early plays to take some territory. The team under Science Officer Joe Bishop has finished their expedition on Biltrin 2. Oh, this is the ship one. And returned to the Flying Dutchman. Sadly, the wrecked starship on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced. However, we could gain valuable engineering insight if we analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. What? Okay, so we get a little bit of extra engineering. He gets a bunch of experience. And now they want us to, that's really far out there. Is that actually like a mission to build a thing out here? Let me see.
Research concluded.
Nothing we can do right now. Huh. We've also got to disable those drones at some point. Research concluded. What do we get? All right, army damage is now buffed up. We can bring our fleet command limit up to another 20. That seems... Plus 20 straight to the fleet? So making the fleet up to 40 now? That's interesting. We've got Strike Force Centaur, which I actually love that name. Or we could reveal some food output dust. 200 on the research or tile blockers. Not worried about the tile blockers because we don't have a lot of desert planets except for that new one. But not really worth it. Let's do... I say do the dust research actually. because we could trade that for minerals if we wanted to with some of our neighbors. Start working that, you know, being a corporation, trying to make that money. Speaking of making that money, I say we need to start counteracting the negatives that we're getting. Maybe open up for migration. I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll offer a trade deal if you're willing to do it. I'm about to cancel this as soon as we get this up a little bit higher. Would you be willing to trade monthly energy credits for monthly minerals? Just so we have a constant trade deal going for the next like 30 years. Can I drop this down? Nope. Nope, you want those 2 energies for the 1. What if I go for 2? Nope, not an even deal. Yeah, let's keep being friendly, because I got a feeling we're gonna end up fighting the Alliance. So I wanna keep you on friendly terms while I'm quickly grabbing up a bunch of territory outside your area and locking you into this little circle here. All right, let's go ahead and unpause it. I see you got a science ship in our territory. You can piss right off, sir. Confederacy has sent a science ship through here. I don't really like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Trade deal, they've accepted it. Excellent, of course they have. That not minus 88 is really just, Let's go ahead and end that. So, communications. Wish to end our resource trade deal. Very well, we shall immediately transmit instructions to our freighters telling them to stand down or return to base. Let us know if you change your mind. Nothing for now, goodbye. I'm curious, is there a time thing here, or can I just... I can totally trade for food. We'll let the stockpile sit for a little bit. Maybe even continue to build this up a bit more. There's a few things we can do. Wow, we can actually upgrade our power. We've done the power research already. Didn't even notice that. That's something that needs to be done. Yeah, we got a lot to do. What you guys were talking about before. You've got pops that need things to do. So, we should probably, did we get Betharian power plants yet? We need an administration on this planet. We need to figure out what we want on this world. And now that I know that food, because I was waiting on building more farms, because I was worried that we wouldn't have a use for the extra food, that big of a use, except for like the extra growth speed. But now that I know that I can trade it for frickin' minerals, and not just to allies, but for a guaranteed deal with those commerce guys, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and build, we're gonna do some serious upgrades here. You know, I'm gonna turn you into a mine. You're gonna be a mine. You're gonna be a farm. No, you're not. Not until we make some more money back. We are getting a little bit of minerals in. All right, we have 2 fleets now. Have you guys gotten repaired yet? Oh, you haven't even made it back to dock yet. Yeah, you have. You're getting your repairs. We do have, merge these, a fleet that's up to 733 with a lot of point defense. Still not super comfortable with the idea that you can actually take on the Delcor system without, I don't know, without building some defenses here, maybe, which we have yet to build any. Ship designer, we can get scout wings in this system. We could put some scout wings on here that would intercept those enemy drones. I kind of love that plan. We still need 186. And the only way that that's gonna do us any good is if we can get over there and engage the fleet with the space station as backup. If we can like come out of hyperspace on this side at Ashmax maybe, and cut through the center without starting a fight. I don't know if that would work though. We could wait until we have the engines recharge for the potential to run away. Science ship, what are you doing right now? You're not even scanning the system. What the hell's wrong with you? Get to work. Thought I gave you orders for like the next 2 months. Get it done. Construction ships, you've done your job well. You've already got orders to move out and build the next station. Excellent.
Construction project
We're pouring a lot of resources in the expansion plan right now, and it's putting us at a deficit for just about everything else. I'm thinking in the long term this could either play out really well or it's a huge gamble. All right, you've pushed out this far. Go ahead and survey this system and then cut through science ship here. So we know that there's no other empires that have claimed this territory, so I don't have to worry about scanning here. There is a hostile neutral fleet here that's kind of defending this area for us. That's why we're able to focus on this front. Encounter at Trinitar. I opened my mouth. As soon as I opened my friggin' mouth, we encountered some form of alien vessel in the Trinitar system. That is located, where's the Trinitar system? Trinitar, is that north? South? Proceed with caution. I can actually do a search. Rarely ever use this. There it is. Show me. Something has come into our territory? It must have come in and left. Weird. I wonder if that means we've got another empire somewhere in this region here. I mean, we do have a defense point. We could build up Trinitar if we really needed to. I'd love to push this a little bit farther out, especially this system with 6 minerals and a bunch of research, but we'll see. All right, construction ship. You should already be working. You have already locked that down. Why don't you swing back over here and get ready to build
System survey concluded.
How's the fleet doing? The fleet is now at 732. Has a collection of flak boats. How many do we have? 5? We need another flak boat in there. Shipyard, doing it the old-fashioned way. 19 more points before we can build up another one. I'm just gonna wait till it ticks.
An alien empire has established communications.
The Half-Gum Confederacy has contacted us. Ho, what in the squid face? Archon Gethmar sends regards with the ruling council of the Half-Gum Confederacy. We hope for a productive relationship with your people. Egalitarian, and okay, well they're militarists, so our warriors salute you. How do you fit your heads into those masks in the background there? I'm curious. Inquiring minds. Construction ship, how you do? There are 12 minerals in that sector. You don't say. It's not one of these Class M stars. At least it doesn't look like it's full of hive ships this time, thankfully. Are you actually building the thing? Yeah, you are. You're building a starbase right now. We're almost there. We got one more to build and we have the resources to do it. And I will feel better when those are locked down. So they're gonna have to build all the way around through here if they want to come up this direction. Yeah, hurry up and build it. One more, go. And then we'll come back and we'll start investing. We'll start investing and start actually reaping the benefits of claiming this territory. How we doing on the planet's surface while this is all moving along? Got a lot we need to build still. We are missing the required resources to upgrade this building. Oh, is it just a resource problem? Upgrade. That's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, there's so many upgrades that I need to put down. Do you not have a bunker? You don't have a bunker. Or we could put a gene clinic down actually and get some unity that way. And get a little bit of research. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the gene clinic. Population growth speed though, not really the best bonus. I kind of love the idea that anywhere they go. Concluded. This lowers unrest too. Let's do that. Minus 30% to unrest. Oh, how you guys doing, Academy? How is your happiness only 57%? I thought you guys really desperately wanted me to pick up Discovery. Unity. Yeah, I picked up Discovery for you. Maybe they're waiting for me to pick up the first tick in Discovery. Fleet order canceled. Engineer was unable to build a starbase and trap us. No, they didn't. They did. They totally did. Son of a. What's our fleet strength? I like that this is my first question. Equivalent fleet strength. Shit. They cut us off. We need that world. That was a world with multiple planets. We missed it by just mere minutes. If I had a scanner, if I had a ship in there, I would have noticed it earlier. And that's where we're gonna end it, guys. That's about an hour in. So, we just had our plans kind of thrown into the air. The system of Trappist, a world that we were kind of really, really wanting, has been claimed. That would have pushed them, locked them in here. Now they'll have access to the nebula. We could still lock them in. We should go and claim this, but it's much harder to defend now because they'll have 2 routes to get through that territory. Oh, crap. So, let me know in the comments below, how do we handle this? I know there's a new system where you can actually contact an empire, and I don't know how it works. I have not used this before. I'm looking forward to your advice, where we can try to claim this. It'll cost influence, is currently unclaimed. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Maybe we can use this, maybe we can use military might to persuade them. That was kind of key to our plans for security back here. I don't know what we're gonna do. Also, the Delcor system has to be dealt with, and I wanna deal with it sooner rather than later because that 36 minerals equates to almost all of our minerals coming from our territory, if not more. We've only got a 12 mineral system up there. I'm glad we grabbed this, by the way. Yeah, it's considerable amount of minerals when you look at it like that. So let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.